Good afternoon to the students and staff of Cocoa Beach Junior Senior High School, and welcome to the Space Coast Island Classic here on October 9th, 2021. My name is Patrick Duncan. I am from West Palm Beach, Florida, and I will be evaluating you in the class of individual visuals today. Looks like we are getting set up on the field. Guys, I want to wish you the very best in your run-through today. I hope my comments will be of some service to you as you look forward into your competitive season. Guys, I'll be back with you in just a minute when you're ready to go. All right, Cocoa Beach Junior Senior, I'm going to be starting over here on side 2, 40-yard line, front sideline. Let's have a great run, guys. All right. Yeah, starting on the ground. Good. Yeah, as you work through those visual responsibilities from the ground, winds, make sure that we are reaching, we're defining what we're doing with our bodies, with our hands as we're working through those lower planes. Yeah, a little question mark on bringing the instruments up there, trumpets. Good, ripple back to front, good responsibilities there. And as we leave the lower plane and we step up into this upper plane, let's make sure we have good center control. And we define how we're going to stand. Yeah, watching our color guard performers. Yeah. Responsibilities here. Yeah. So color guard members, as you guys are performing, I would suggest that you make sure that you get your attention and your performance qualities a little higher than field level. Let's get our performance up to our audience and start to captivate them. Looking back into our band now. Okay, sense of feet time as we're working through this accelerando. Good responsibilities there. Nice challenge. All right. So an increased speed, increased velocity here. We're having a little trouble maintaining the marching technique as we're working through. Have some questions on where our upper bodies are oriented to, as well as the control in the lower bodies. Looking at the color guard. Yeah, I know the wind's a responsibility that we're having to fight through a little bit. But good recovery on that. Yeah, and as we move into these two files, back winds, let's make sure that we still have a sense of time in our feet. Yeah, we're having a little issues with the upper body carriage as we're doing some of these extended step sizes in control. And I know that's going to be coming out through the instruments on our playing. I'm over here on side 2, stepping out onto the field, checking some postural alignment things. Yeah, I think that we could definitely get our hips back and our projection up a little higher here, guys. Yeah, we got to make sure we know exactly where to step off inside of that. Long responsibility of visual silence while we stood still. We got to make sure we know exactly where the counts are. Yeah, tempo getting a little bit suspect as our woodwinds are working around and wrapping around backfield. It feels like tempo's maybe dragging down just a little bit. We're having a little issues maintaining that pulse as we're working through. Making my way over towards side 1. Yeah, so as we're traveling through these transitional moments in our winds, I want to make sure that we define where our performance orientation needs to be. I have a lot of questions as we're working through, and I think our performers are having some questions as they go through. Are we flat to the front? Are we off on an angle? What are we trying to do there? Yeah. Our little flag duet with our flute. Good. Yep. Make sure you extend your lower plane. Try to define your lower body as you're working through this flag solo. Good. Yeah, and I love the connection up to the press box. Very nice. There's some shape control issues on the arrival here in our woodwinds. I'm over here on side 1, 20-yard line, just kind of taking a look at some postural alignment. Yeah, I think if we work on getting ourselves into a better postural alignment, I think that's going to be mutually beneficial to our lower bodies and our upper body control as we're on the move here. Yeah, nice responsibility here with the halftime, with the woodwind, regular time with the brass. I would suggest maybe opening that. Feels a little bit tight in the brass, a little uncomfortable there, almost like we're stepping on each other. Maybe we could open that up a little bit for them, especially the trumpets. So it looks like to me, guys, a lot of this has to do with understanding where our starts and stops are. I think we got to start there and make sure that all of our student performers are on the exact same page with where are we defining our starts, where are we defining our stops, and how are we going to travel from point A to point B? What is the method that we're going to choose to travel? Taking a look at this company front from the side, trying to look at our lower bodies and our upper bodies and how they interact with one another. Yeah, a lot of variation in our lower halves as we're working through this company front. Yeah. And it looks like we're still getting comfortable with this drill as it stretches out. Yeah, to me, one of the most difficult things that we do as wind musician performers is that 90-degree slide, and what are our hips doing to the front sideline, and how does that affect our upper body, because that's going to affect our musicality. I would continue to work some slide exercises inside of your basics program, making sure that we first align our hips and our knees, and then we can rotate our shoulders around. Let's not talk shoulders so much. Let's talk hips. And let's make sure we're getting those flat to the front. Taking a look back at our color guard members on the swing flag. Yeah. And I would add a little transition quality here. I know they're going quick to get these flags. That's a high demand there. Maybe we can smooth out that transition in some capacity for them so they're not just running. Yeah. Yeah, good demand here on this back shift here on the trumpets. Oh, yeah, a little rotation. Good physical demands placed on the performers. Yeah, we got to control with our upper bodies. I know it's going to come through our musicality, though. There we go. Stand tall, stand proud. Yeah, nice initiation there, trumpets on that step off. Yeah, let's make sure we hit our visual responsibilities on the demand of the dot. What is the form doing? Where are we getting to? What's our destination? Let's make sure we be more clear there. Hey, and remember, these big steps over here with these flutes over here on side 2. Maybe we can give them a little better success as they work in. Yeah, good effort there on the horns down. Yeah, you guys are working real hard out here, guys. Congratulations. Great work today here, guys. So a few things as I'm looking at you guys and evaluating the overall program. Number one, with our band, with our winds, I would suggest that we do some more exercises that put us into the performance environment of having to play to the sideline, where we're not just traveling straight forward, straight back, but we're traveling to the sides. We got to make sure that we get a better postural alignment. I stepped to the side multiple times, and I never got a good, strong sense of what our posture needed to be in order to succeed on some of those more difficult moves. So my encouragement to you guys would maybe be to start, and let's break down that posture again. How do we all want to stand? And then from there, let's define our stops. Let's define our starts. Let's define those pieces of information so that way when we get to these environments and we know exactly where to start, we know exactly where to stop, because that's only going to enhance the music once we get to that point. And finally, guys, I would suggest maybe we look at some of those transitions with the color guard, making sure that we're putting them into a great environment, that they're not having to just sprint, grab equipment, sprint back out, because I don't know that that's going to set up our performance quality quite in the way that we want to. Again, guys, keep working. Very, very happy with your performance today. I wish you guys nothing but the best in your continued successes.